My name's Peter. I'm 65. I love reading. Classical stuff, Shakespeare and stuff like that. Classical music, I love classical music. Music generally.
Peter's a client we've had here for quite a few years. He's bought a few sets of hearing aids over the years. So he's a long-time user with a moderate hearing loss. He uses hearing aids all day long. And he came back asking about what's the latest, is it worth upgrading my hearing aid? His last hearing aids were 6 or 7 years old. So we looked at what his needs were, what he was interested in, and he wanted the usual things of wanting to hear clearly at home and then in background noise when he goes out socially. But in particular, he was interested in Bluetooth connectivity and liked the idea of being able to stream from phone or iPod without the need of a streamer that he's used before. I let Peter try on some demo opens that we had, and I said, look, you can take these home for a week and see if you think they're doing the job. But I have to tell you, after about 10 minutes, he just said, just order them. I want these.
The Oticon Open hearing aid, when Matthew fitted it, was immediately effective and a lot better than the other one. It fitted actually better. Maybe it's Matthew's skill there that did that, I don't know, but the Open hearing aid wasn't necessarily louder, but it was clearer. It's not the loudness, it's the clarity that you've got to get right with the hearing aids, I think. And I didn't have any trouble adjusting it, just straight away. It was comfortable and I could hear better. The immediate impressions of the Oticon Open was the colours were nice. It's a nice, clear looking thing. But it's all about how it effectively works, and it works very well. And I noticed that when I first started using it. So it's functional, it does everything you want. The adjustments on it are good too. You got the volume control. This one is loud and that one's a bit softer. So I can actually put this one right down when I don't want to hear anything. Chris and I go out to theatre and all that sort of thing, so it's in theatre they talk clearly because they're professional, so it's not such a problem, but talking in intervals and stuff like that's a lot easier. Because what you generally do, you don't pursue conversation if you can't hear very well. You see, so you just sort of don't talk much and you just listen as hard as you can. So. And I don't have to do that now so much. Now they can't shut me up, in fact. You can definitely hear better. I mean, I can hear, if my wife talks on the phone to her mother, I'm sitting there, I can hear what they're saying because they talk loud. Your mother talks loud because she's a bit deaf. So I can hear that better, particularly if I put it up a bit, if I really want to if I want to get an idea what they're talking about, I can put it up and eavesdrop. But no, it's see the previous, this technology on this one's obviously a lot better. The Oticon Open is a lot better than any previous ones I've had. But Matthew said it, but that would be the case. I knew that would be the case, so that's why we picked it. And that's good. Going out to places where there's noise, there's background noise, there's music. I mean, if you go to a coffee shop and there's music playing, I could never hear the response to, when I want a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. But now I can hear them right through all that music. Because I used to have a brief conversation with guys in the coffee shop in the city, and I could never hear what they were saying. I used to have to say to them, look, I can't hear. I'm not ignoring you. And I used to take the hearing out and show it to them. But now I can hear them. The energy levels generally are up because you no longer have to. It takes energy to listen. To listen hard, it takes a lot of energy. And one of my friends rings me from Geelong, and we talk on the phone for 2 hours. and it's mainly footy we talk. We don't talk much else but footy. So I could keep the conversation going because I mention a player and we just go on from there. And I used to get off the phone just exhausted because I've been concentrating for those 2 hours just trying to listen to hearing. But now it's not the case. Yes, when I use it with the iPod or the streaming and straight into the television, it's perfect. It's a perfect sound. It's a lot better it's better than the earplug into the iPod. Yeah, because it's sort of straight in, bang. So it's the Oticon Open's very good for that. I can't stress enough, this is far exceeds anything else I've ever had, the Oticon Open. Far exceeds, yeah.